The couple accidentally trespassed into a cannibal tribe's territory. Little did they know, they were thrown into a large cauldron and cooked. The couple thought it was just a simple punishment. Watching the vegetables in the cauldron and the tribe cheering joyfully, they quickly realized that they had become the tribe's food. The man hurriedly dived into the water to find a way to escape. Seeing that the thick cauldron could only be shaken by force to save themselves, he called his wife to go down together and kick the cauldron hard. Soon, the cauldron began to shake violently. The tribe's people saw this but didn't pay much attention, thinking that they would soon be able to drink the delicious meat soup. Little did they know that this was the couple's method of escape. The couple desperately kicked the cauldron, and the more it shook, the more excited the tribespeople became. Unexpectedly, the cauldron suddenly fell over, scaring the tribespeople and making them step back. Before they could react, the cauldron started spinning rapidly, racing down the slope. The couple was instantly shaken and stuck together. It took a while before they finally stopped. They thought the crisis was over, but what they saw in front of them scared them to death. A group of lions were slowly approaching them. At the critical moment, a gunshot suddenly rang out, scaring the lions away in all directions. The couple quickly climbed out and ran towards the bushes. However, as soon as they walked out of a patch of grass, they were captured by another group of tribespeople who descended from the sky. The couple had no ability to resist and were directly taken to a waterfall. Although this group of tribespeople behaved strangely, they had no intention of attacking. They even presented the wife with a diamond crown. Seeing the diamonds, the man instantly realized that these tribespeople were the guardians of the treasure. They had just left these treasure guardians when the unexpected happened again. They hadn't taken 2 steps before they bumped into the largest tribe in the area. They were immediately captured and sent to the high priest to await his decision. The wife's appearance made the high priest very jealous. Not only did he snatch the crown from her head, but he also prepared to feed them to the crocodiles. Suddenly, a tall black figure walked out, who turned out to be their good friend. As soon as the high priest saw who was coming, he panicked and turned to run away. However, what he didn't expect was that the tall black man was actually the true king of this tribe. As he revealed the king's totem, the shocked tribespeople immediately bowed down in worship. Seeing that things were not looking good, the high priest grabbed the woman and escaped to a cave. He then ordered his subordinates to take out a crown from the lava and prepared to put it on the wife's head. Fortunately, at the critical moment, the man arrived in time to save his wife from the tribespeople. At this point, the high priest took the opportunity to try to escape. When they saw this, they immediately chased after him. Unknowingly, they accidentally broke into Solomon's treasure room and were stunned by the treasure in front of them. The two immediately began to loot the treasure, but unexpectedly fell into the high priest's trap. By the time they reacted, they were already trapped in the secret room. But that wasn't the end of it. The giant stone above their heads also fell at a rapid speed, apparently intending to put them to death. At the dangerous moment, the man took his wife to hide beside the treasure chest, narrowly avoiding being crushed into a meat pie. But before the two could breathe a sigh of relief, the flood mechanism on the side was also triggered. The surging seawater immediately poured in wildly. With nowhere to escape, they could only be submerged by the seawater.